My lovely people, good morning and welcome to God Loves You channel, the home of news. If it is your first time of coming across this wonderful platform and you like what we are doing here, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notifications. This will enable you to know when we upload a new video. Here we react to all forms of videos, especially what is happening in Nigeria. If you like this kind of content, subscribe, and after watching, always drop your thought, your opinion. You are free to criticize, but let us always do it constructively so that at the end, nobody will be offended. Yes. So let's hop into today's video. Remember to share after watching, and God will bless you.
The three major tribes in Nigeria, they are unique. They have unique selling points. The Igbos have entrepreneurial spirit. No other tribe in Nigeria can challenge the Igbos when it comes to entrepreneurship, the entrepreneurial spirit, when it comes to business, commerce. No other tribe. It is unique to them. Both the Yorubas, the Hausas, they cannot come clear. They will understand that. Leave it for these people. The Igbos are the ones that have this in Nigeria. Every tribe have their unique abilities. Every tribe in Nigeria, at least the major tribes. The Yorubas, diplomacy, media, diplomacy, leave it for them. Leave it for them. That's why this Yoruba Day, that just 27th of February, Yoruba Day, that the Yorubas flooded the internet speaking Yoruba. Diplomacy, leave it for them. That's why I said anybody hating on the Igbos for their entrepreneurial spirit, prowess, anybody hating on the Igbos would eventually go and hug Transformer and meet his creator, because you cannot take it away from them. There's nobody, anywhere they go in the world, anywhere they show it, no matter the APC cabals, no matter the legislation, no matter that the laws that is being passed in the Lagos State House of Assembly to limit the Igbo man from doing his business and doing it successfully, you cannot take away that entrepreneurial spirit from an Igbo man. The Yorubas, they know it. They will not drag with you. Now the Yorubas, diplomacy is the word I just, media, communication, networking, Yorubas have it. Yorubas have it. So that's why I said, if you are angry, because there are banters online, Yoruba Igbo, they are running this one, I hate you, I hate you. If you are angry that the Yorubas are using their diplomacy on social media, my brother, you cannot take it away from them. I've said it. If it comes to propaganda, agenda setting, agenda building, leave it for the Yorubas. In fact, in their own culture and language, the way they communicate with themselves, they banter themselves. You see all these things happening online is a normal Yoruba trait if you have lived among them. When they say they whine you, normally they cook up things to whine you. It is their normal way. So when they display these things on social media, I knew that it is the strength the Yoruba has, diplomacy and the media, communication, networking. They have strength in that. Now the Hausas, when you talk about integrity, leave it for the Hausas. Accommodating, the Hausas are more accommodating. These people are people of integrity, people that you can rely on. When you give them any position, you can rely on them. Actually, I don't know about the Fulani, because I've tried to study what the Fulani bring to the table, what they are unique for. I'm seeing banditry, I'm seeing terrorism, I'm seeing taking over. One positive thing I've not seen. But the Fulani, they are a very special breed of people. The Fulani, look those people. If they are good, they are good. If they are good, they have a lot of capability and quality. They have a lot of things embedded, but particular thing they are known for in Nigeria, man, it is bad PR for them. But for the Hausas, integrity, and they are accommodating nice people. So you cannot take it away. The Yorubas are not accommodating. The liberality of the Yorubas, they have something they are getting back in return. A Yoruba person cannot be liberal with you without him benefiting something from you. At least, okay, you come to Lagos, you accepted, you are welcome. You go pay now, you go pay house rent, you go pay damage, you go pay local government, you go pay Oba, you go pay everything. If you don't pay this, they evict you. Announcer can give you his place for free to stay. That is the difference. The liberality of the Yoruba person comes with the price, but the Hausa person most at times, that's how the Fulani were able to enter and mix and do all they can do. Even till now, when you see a Hausa person speak, you see that comely person, when the Yoruba person speak, you see the diplomacy, the lobbying. You see, he's neither here nor there, but he tries to adjust to certain situations and at certain point in time. When you see the Igbo man, how to hustle, he's there. Let's go on the high sea, bring the container. That's why they have the heart to take risk when it comes to businesses. Some Yorubas will open their mouth and say, wow. Some Yorubas have decided to take over businesses. Some Yorubas, because we understand the plan. Igbo businesses, they have tried, but they found out that they need a special kind of ability and spirit, a special kind of entrepreneurial spirit to be able to be as successful as the Igbos in business. Man, if you are doing business, you know what it takes to do business. It's not just going to sit down in office. So these three tribes have their unique abilities. What should one person do? If you covet the ability of the Igbo, you need to lay low and understand how they run their things. If you covet the ability of the Yorubas, you need to lay low to understand how they run their things. The same with the Hausas. No hatred. I talked about preserving our culture, our tradition by speaking our languages. Some people are taking it out of context. My brother, you don't need to take it out of context. I mean well for restructuring. See, all this thing we are talking about is restructuring Nigeria. That is the end goal. I want Biafra. I'm telling you, I'm openly telling you now where we are going. I know the Fulani is always on the way, stopping people. The Fulani as a tribe doesn't have anything to gain from restructuring anything, because they'll be the biggest losers. That's why they will have to want to dominate the army, dominate the political scene, dominate everything in Nigeria at the topper level, to make sure that they don't make restructuring a progress. Tinubu is moving towards restructuring. They are making sure that they try to hound him and stop him from going with all this restructuring. They are trying to wear him out. That is why I don't like the Fulani in this context. They have good people. I don't like them in this context. I want to raise another thing. Yoruba Ronu was banned. I know of Herbert Ogunde. He's a very respected person. I respect him so much for his works and contribution to Nigeria and the Yoruba culture and society. But Yoruba Ronu banned because of the people running the Yoruba Ronu under this present administration. They are running it without acknowledging the lines that they need to cross. Yes. Somebody said, an official in Tinubu's government said, that the Igbo should not get involved in Lagos politics. What do you mean by Lagos politics? You are a federal appointed official, and you understand what the Constitution says. There are even threats that Igbos, if you involve in our politics, we will hunt you down, you do this, you shoot everything, threatening the lives of people. Now, a particular party is coming to tell people who to vote for in a democracy. So, you people, Yoruba Ronu, you will be banned again. You know why? Those ones, you don't matter in the scheme of things. The people that matter understands that if you start telling people, Igbos, don't get involved in our politics. Don't get involved. You cannot, if you cannot vote APC, as if APC is the only party that is being, Yorubas are going to run on another party. I know where it's coming from. It's Tinubu boys that run those things. Don't vote. If you don't vote for APC, we'll stop. And the police, you are listening to those threats. The police said the other time that MC Olomo was joking, a comedian. So this next election 2027, me, you stop me from voting. Don't worry. Don't worry. Now, Yoruba Renew will be banned again, because if you go through that route, then somebody in Nigeria Delta will tell you, as a Yoruba, you cannot work in a company establishment that have oil. Everybody will now be looking at how we have oil. Okay, you don't want us to be part of election. It becomes another level of, see, I'm happy what the Yoruba Renew are doing. They don't know what they are doing, that eventually is going to cause a lot of chaos and crisis and problems for the country called Nigeria in the future. Because all these things that are doing offline, if it gets online, there will be a very, very big problem to deal with. You are telling a certain people in a democracy, don't let people hear it, in a democracy, that they should not come out and vote and be part of electoral process, whereby if it comes to paying tax, you collect from the hand. If you come to pay whatever, you collect from the hand under the same stage. You are quoting this one, internal revenue. But the people that you are collecting this revenue from, most of them, you are telling them they don't have the right to vote for any party of their choice, because you feel threatened by a particular statement. I don't want to say the Yorubas, they're like afraid. I've watched on social media, we have the Obedient movement and the APC Renew movement. Two movements. The Obedient movement have Yorubas, have Igbos. The APC movement have Yorubas, have Igbos. Now, when they banter and attack themselves, this will attack the Yoruba Renew movement under the APC. Attack Igbos in Obedient. Igbos in Obedient attack Yorubas. Yes. You see the difference. The Yorubas in the Obedient movement, most of them will get angry. Why are you attacking Yoruba? I'm living Obedient. But the Igbos in the APC, no matter how the APC Renew attack Igbos, the Igbos are not leaving the APC because a Yoruba Renew or a APC person attacked an Igbo person, said a lot of things about an Igbo person, called them whatever names. The Igbo person in APC would not leave the party because of just statement. But the Yoruba person in the Obedient movement is likely to leave the party because of statement. That's what I'm saying. Is it because somebody says, I've never seen any, I told you, those people that say Lagos is no man's land are just people who, you see, they don't have any stake. They don't have any real investment in Lagos. An Igbo man that has investment in Lagos would not come out openly to say and brag that Lagos is no man's land. It is just all these riffraffs that are saying, I'm telling you, I'm an Igbo person. Lagos belongs to the Yorubas, at least of today. We don't know what the future holds, but today, only a Yoruba can become the Oba, not an Edo, not a Bini person. It might stop with Akiolu. The Yorubas are in control. They own it. Nobody else can claim it. They have taken over. Yes, the political scene. So, if you are threatening a particular tribe not to vote in a one Nigeria setting, you are on the wrong part of history. What you need to do is to approach the Attorney General of the Federation. Let there be a review of the Constitution. Let everybody restructure and go to your region. It is under a regional system of government you can implement all these things and stop a particular people from voting. So if you physically attack somebody and you create crisis, just know the people that are creating crisis in Nigeria, where they come from. We know why all these things are happening. It's because of Tinubu's ambition. Tinubu boys are the ones running the show. And this thing is going to rub off on the Yoruba people, because people are watching. You see, when you do a thing and you bring the Yoruba people in it, I've told you that I do not see Tinubu as somebody who represents the Yoruba interest or the Yoruba people. But some people are loudest. Some of these Yoruba don't know, they are having loud mouth. They come on social media and say an attack on Tinubu is an attack on Yoruba. No. Many Yorubas did not vote for Tinubu and do not support Tinubu as we speak. Many in the APC do not approve of the person of Tinubu, but because of the situation, you see them trying to fit in. So, however, if you go this route, just know that posterity, people don't forget the things that are being done to them. Now, if you tell people not to vote in your region, it can be replicated. Every region has an advantage. Yes, economically, Every region has an advantage. Nobody's isolation. No tribe is better than each other. Nobody. If you are talking about better, it is on a human being basis. In fact, this one we are running and fighting ourselves. We have a bigger fish to fry. We have a bigger focus, which is the West, the black man and the white man. This race thing. That's a bigger fight. Us focusing on LA, Nka. We are just wasting our precious time, stopping somebody from voting. I will even tell my good brothers, don't get involved in politics involving this APC Ronu. Yes, just do your thing, do your bidding. The last time I checked, there's no Igbo man in the Lagos State House of Assembly. This is a carefully and planned, orchestrated movement by the APC Ronu boys. They knew that the people that challenged the dynasty of the APC and Tinubu were pushed by the Igbos through Obi. So they decided to find a way to make sure that no Southeasterner will hold a position at the Lagos State House Assembly. Not from Festac, not from Abulado or those places that are populated by the Igbo people. They will make sure that is it either by hook or by crook they rig you out. Anything that will threaten the dynasty of Tinubu, he will make sure that he weeds it out. This is not a Yoruba thing. This is Tinubu and co. They are the ones running the show. So don't make it look as if like we don't know where this is coming from. We don't know those that are pushing it. When this presidency, this administration, when they came on board, they started pushing hate on a particular tribe. We know the reasons because of what happened at the presidential elections. It is in history that Peter Obi beat Tinubu blue back in Lagos, and history will not be erased. This is social media. And because of that, you see all this movement here and there. After the presidential election, the governorship election became a tug of war. Only God knows if they have conducted the governorship and presidential election the same day. Sonlu today will be an ex-governor. He will have not returned. The Labour Party will have clinched that ticket. I'm telling you, truth. The Labour Party will have clinched. But when they saw the dynamics, they started Oro. This February, there was Oro during the elections. Oro here and there during the elections. But now, what happened? No more Oro again. It was a political movement. Some people had to sacrifice their culture and heritage, the integrity of their culture, because of politics. To tell you how desperate these people are. How this Yoruba Ronu will be denigrating and desecrating Yoruba culture because of politics. So I say, there's a way you move in Nigeria. The cabals in Nigeria, even if they are Yorubas, Igbo and Hausas, they will ban the Yoruba Ronu. Look at Lagospedia. Said Igbo must go, was pushing a hashtag. The people that own Nigeria now spoke out. The people that own Nigeria spoke out, and the guy is on the run. He is hiding. He has come out through the back door and still spewing that little hate. So there are lines you need to cross. If you are going to stop a particular people from voting your region, you don't come out and start threatening people. Well, because you believe there's a president, and that president is from a particular extraction. Like Buhari, when Buhari was president, the Fulani, we're going up and down, causing havoc, doing a lot of things. But now there's a Tinubu presidency. Yoruba Ronu are coming to make all sort of mouth. Is it because there's a president that is from your tribe that you now, all of a sudden, you now gain confidence? No, I think that is cowardice now. Whether it is your tribe or not your tribe, you must stand up to yourself and what you believe in. But it seems the Fulani were prominent under a Buhari, and now the Yoruba Ronu are prominent under a Tinubu. Before now, you will not hear these movements started under a Tinubu with full force. I believe it's connected to the fact that the Yoruba is close to the presidency. That's why I see this thing. If the Yoruba leave presidency, the tempo will die down. I'm telling you. Then some other person will now take over. As much as we understand that politics in Nigeria is not beneficial to the people, it is beneficial to some particular persons that have elevated themselves above the people. Let's understand that we are all human beings. So if you are saying Igbo should stop voting, my brother, Good governance does not actually come from blood. As a person, the people that may have helped you in life would have not been from your family. We are all human beings, and God can use anybody to help anybody from any. Nobody is the same. If you say all Igbos are the same, it is a lie. We have not met. I have Yoruba people that have traveled to the southeast, and they will come back with testimonies telling you that I enjoyed myself. Forget all these things that are happening in Lagos. This supposed hatred for Igbo and Yoruba. If you're a Yoruba person, come to the southeast. I'm telling you, come to the southeast and see how they will treat you. You'll be shocked. Most of these people spewing this hate, they have not traveled out of the country. Those that are even traveled, they might be sponsored, but of a truth, they know that the way they treat people that are not Igbos in the southeast part of Nigeria, you understand that this social media most times is deceiving, is deceitful. If you don't take time, you might just, somebody that will help you because of political differences, you just do anyhow. Now it's the turn of the Yorubas. 8 years, enjoy. But I know restructuring, we must. If we give it time, it doesn't work. We know other ways. I told you that you don't go to the farm through one route, except you are not ready, you're not serious. There are different routes to the farm, and all the options on the table, we'll make sure we use it. But this Yoruba Ronu, all these things you are doing, it is another recipe for restructuring, and I like it. I want you to make mistakes so that they can ban you again. Then Nigerians realize that we are not even one. We need to start restructure. To restructure, we need to all get tired and say we want to restructure. Not the Fulani. Fulani will never get tired. They're not interested in anything. So leave the Fulani out. Not the Fulani. Not the Fulani. But the Hausas will maybe willing to go.